So there's ongoing rumors about RPAL'S not being issued anymore. And the information is spotty. Some people have had the RCMP Firearms Program tell them that they are not issuing RPAL'S. We've had all kinds of conflicting reports. Like, what have you heard? You've got a couple of things, right?
Yeah, so I actually contacted the Canadian Firearms Program, and what it was is there was a page on their website, and I don't know if it was edited or changed or just funny language, but it said the only license available to Canadians is a possession and acquisition license, so a PAL. And people interpreted that as, well, you can't get an RPAL anymore. And the problem is the language is actually true. It is a possession and acquisition license, the only one available. However, you can get a restricted designation for it, which would then make it a restricted PAL. So they are still offering the restricted course. I know for a fact they are issuing RPALs to people because I've had people send me pictures of their new RPAL. They just got it. Brand new gun owners being born. So I know that's happening. There are conflicting stories. There's also like a weird story coming out of some provinces where new instructors, so the people who are going to teach you the Canadian Firearms Safety course or the restricted version, are not being certified in teaching the restricted portion. So in other words, you know, they're making new instructors who are going to give you the course, but they're only permitted to give the regular part of the course and not the restricted add-on. So I'm not entirely sure about that either. We're sort of monitoring the situation. It seems all over the place. At the end of the day, they are absolutely trying to sort of phase out restricted firearms. I mean, they're freezing handguns, banning all kinds of rifles. So I think they're trying to, but as it stands right now, you can absolutely still get an RPAL.
Yeah, well, I've had reports that people have called the firearms program and they wouldn't give them one. So anyway, as we get more information, we'll share that information with you. And I think I said this in a previous podcast. I'm reminded of a number of years ago when I used to teach the PAL and RPAL course, and people asking, well, why should I get a restricted PAL if I just want to hunt? And I'm like, one of the reasons, there was a number of reasons, but one of them was, hey, you never know. There may be no RPAL licenses anymore, and at least you'll have had one and maybe even bought a couple of restricted firearms. So if there's grandfathering, then you're okay. And I always felt a little bit apprehensive. It's like, is this too much like conspiracy theory for people? And it's like, it was only a number of, 3 or 4 years later, it's all happening, right? But
yeah,
if you don't stand up for your own ability to own and use firearms, who will? Join the CCFR or donate right now at www.firearmrights.ca.